Hi, my name is Brianna Cohen Valencia, and today I'm going to be talking about the three important thinkers of the 1800s who basically shaped the idea of nationalism. So, Joanna Gottfried Herder, a Gypsy Manzi, and Lactose Kossuth. I probably butchered those names.
Johann Gottfried von Herder, Giuseppe Mazzini, and Lehos Kossuth di Edvarda Kossuth Falva.
So, even though they lived in different places, Germany, Italy, and Hungary, they all changed the way that people understood what a nation is and why people feel connected to each other. So, I'm just going to explain what each of them believed, how their ideas were different, and how they influenced the national movement in Europe. Think of it of like three different blueprints for building a nation. Each thinker explains of a different part of the progress. So let's start with Herder. Herder, he believed that a nation is created through culture, not politics. Things like language, traditions, stories, music, and just like shared history, which all like brings people together. And his idea that every nation has its own spirit or like personality, he called it a Volgist. I think I butchered that, which just means the unique group of like people, like the unique character of people. Herder did not think any nation was better than another. He just simply believed that every nation grows from its own culture, and kind of a way that a plant grows from its own soil. Like every plant is going to grow differently. His idea inspired people in German speaking areas because even though they lived in like different states, they shared language and many traditions, and Herder made them think like, hey, like maybe we are one people after all. Oh yeah, and one extra thing about Herder is that he didn't support violence or invasions. He believed that nations should grow peacefully and through culture, not force. And that idea became very important for the nation's identity movements. But yeah, so here's like a map of German speaking areas. Yeah. Um, Next is from Italy.
Mazzini,
Believe that people are not just part of a nation because of culture, but because they have a duty. And that duty is to work for their nation. They told that people should have a purpose and is people should help grow. Like people should help it grow and become stronger. And people, and you know what that purpose was is that people should fight for freedom. That was their purpose. And unity in their country, they don't want like unity in their country is controlled by others instead of like having a king or stuff like that. He started a group called Young Italy, which encouraged like a bunch of Italians to join together and like go for like unification, you know? Like to him, becoming a united nation was not just political, but also something for people to feel responsible for. Compared to Herder, Manzi is more active. Herder says like what a nation is, and Manzi mainly speaks about what a nation should do. And then lastly, it's last but not least,
Lehos Kossuth,
yeah, from Hungary. Kossuth believed that a nation must govern itself to survive because he focused on independence and freedom. That's what he focused on, to have your own government. Culture was important to him, but political control was even more important to him. His speeches encouraged like Hungarians to stand up against the Austrian Empire and demand their own rights. Kossuth believed that if a group of people sees themselves as a nation, they should not be ruled by another nation, and they should make their own laws and choose their own leaders instead. Another detail about Kossuth is that he was also a symbol of resistance. People looked to him as someone who spoke for the whole nation, and his voice like became very like influential. So Herder explains what a nation is, and Manzi explains what a nation should work towards, while Kossuth explains how a nation should take control of its future. So to wrap it all up, Herder said that a nation comes from shared cultures, traditions, and Manzi said that a nation needs purpose, unity, and people willing to fight for it. And Kossuth said that a nation must rule itself to be free. Together, their ideas helped shape major changes in Europe during the 1800s, including unification movements, fights for their independence, and their ideas still matter today because they explained why people should connect to their nation and why they need to fight for self-rule. But yeah, that was basically everything. Thank you so much for listening. I think I'm in class, so if you have any questions, let me know.